Everywhere you look, someone is telling you to be better, to be more productive, more successful, more worthy. But beneath all the pressure, there's a silent enemy growing inside millions of people. It's not laziness. It's not a lack of willpower. It's not weakness. It's shame. And today we're going to uncover how shame quietly kills your growth and how you can finally heal it once and for all. This isn't another motivational pep talk. This is the truth you've needed to hear. The invisible poison shame is invisible. You don't see it. You don't always recognize it, but it shapes everything. What is shame? Shame is the deeply painful feeling that you are flawed, that you are not enough, that something about you makes you unworthy of love, success, happiness, belonging. Guilt says, I did something bad. Shame says, I am bad. It's important to understand the difference, because guilt can be healthy. Guilt helps you realign with your values. Shame, on the other hand, attacks your identity. And once shame takes root inside you, it affects everything. Your confidence, your relationships, your ambition, your creativity, your dreams. Shame is like an invisible hand pulling you back every time you try to move forward. Where shame comes from. No one is born feeling ashamed. Babies aren't born thinking they're not good enough. Shame is learned. Here's where it usually starts. 1. Childhood conditioning. If you grew up hearing things like, "What's wrong with you? You're so lazy, stupid, weird. You'll never be good enough." Your young mind absorbed those messages as truth. Children don't question authority. They internalize it. 2. Social comparison. From school, from media, from social media, we're constantly being told we're not enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough, not rich enough, not successful enough. Comparison is a breeding ground for shame. 3. Perfectionism culture. When you believe you must be perfect to be loved or accepted, you inevitably end up feeling ashamed anytime you fall short. And you will fall short, because perfection doesn't exist. How shame kills growth. Now that we know what shame is and where it comes from, let's talk about how it slowly, silently kills growth. 1. Shame makes you fear failure. When you see failure as proof that you're worthless, you avoid risks, dreams, and opportunities. You stay small to stay safe. 2. Shame destroys self-belief. If you believe deep down that you're not enough, you won't fully believe you deserve success, love, or happiness. 3. Shame fuels procrastination and self-sabotage. You might delay your dreams, not because you're lazy, but because deep down, you feel like you're not worthy of them. 4. Shame breeds isolation. Shame convinces you that if people really knew you, they would leave. So you hide. And healing can't happen in hiding. Growth demands courage. Shame demands hiding. You can't do both at the same time. Signs that shame is holding you back. You might be thinking, but how do I know if shame is affecting me? Here are some powerful signs. Constant self-criticism. Fear of being seen. Fear of failure. Over-apologizing for everything people-pleasing to earn worth. Feeling like an imposter, even when you're qualified. Setting tiny goals because you're afraid of dreaming big. Chronic procrastination and avoidance. If you recognize yourself here, it's okay. It's not a flaw. It's a wound, and wounds can heal. Healing shame. Healing shame isn't a quick fix. It's a journey, a deep reprogramming of the mind and heart. Here's how you begin. 1. Name. Yet you cannot heal what you deny. Start by noticing. When do you feel small, worthless, not enough? Awareness is the first step. 2. Understand its origin. Ask yourself, where did this feeling come from? Whose voice is in my head? Was it a parent? A teacher? A bully? Society? It's powerful to realize. The shame you carry might not even be yours. 3. Separate your worth from your performance. You are not your achievements. You are not your failures. You are worthy because you exist. You don't have to earn it. This belief takes time to rebuild, but it changes everything. 4. Speak to yourself with radical compassion. Imagine if you spoke to yourself the way you speak to a loved child. Gentle, kind, encouraging. That's how you begin rewriting the inner dialogue. 5. Heal in safe relationships. Healing happens best when we are seen, heard, and accepted, without conditions. Seek out people who celebrate your soul, not just your successes. 6. Practice vulnerability. When you share your truth, your fears, your insecurities, your struggles, with safe people, shame loses its power, because shame thrives in secrecy, and vulnerability shines a light into its darkness. Becoming shame resilient. You will never live a life completely free from shame triggers. Life is messy. We're all human. But you can become shame resilient. A shame resilient person knows, I can feel shame without becoming it. I can fail without labeling myself a failure. I can show up imperfect and still be worthy of love, success, and belonging. Healing shame isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. It's about reclaiming the parts of yourself you once hid away. It's about standing in your truth and saying, I am enough, even now, especially now. You were never broken. You were never less than. You were only burdened by a lie that said you had to earn your worth. But you are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real, to be alive, to be free. And when you start healing the shame inside you, you don't just grow. You rise. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having the courage to look inward. The world needs the real you, the unashamed you. If this message resonated with you, please like, comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your liberation.